gonna take my glasses off because there's one heck of a glare. Don't make fun of me. Happy Vlogmas Day 19! 6 days, guys. 6 days. I'm so excited. All right. Today is going to be what is on my personal Amazon wish list. I might say this again. Keep in mind, this is my list. This is not necessarily something everyone wants, needs, or desires. It's just potentially an idea for a family, friend, or maybe even yourself if you want to add it to your own list if they have similar wants, interests, and needs like me. And without that, we will get on to the video. I'm going to film the my wish list. This is my personal wish list. I do not expect anyone to buy me anything. This is just simply for ideas if you know anyone with a similar interest to mine for filming, editing, trying to be fit, but they're also a minimalist and vegan. So I'm going to screen record some stuff and I'll try to insert it. It'll probably go here. Maybe it'll go here. It'll probably go here. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, so we're going to screen record and I will explain the things on my list. I'm going to start from the bottom and go up. So on I am looking down, just so you know. Potatoes. So on the bottom of my list is it's the tripod. It's actually the tripod that I am using currently, what you're standing on. I left it on there for the sole purpose of this video. I still use a phone to record, and with this kit, let me click on it. With this kit, it comes with the carrying case, the mount for your iPhone. Just make sure if you look at the mount, or you get the mount that you need. And then it can hold a camera. And it has this clicker for still photos, which I use a lot for when I'm taking photography of food, or when I have a set kind of for my blog. When I post on there like recipes and stuff and I take stills. So I absolutely love that clicker. The buttons, remotes, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so I actually already own this and I absolutely love it. So yeah, the funniest thing about this, and I don't know if you can see it, but on the side there, like right where my arrow is, or my pointer finger, it says PU. Anyway, so that's that. The second thing on my list is the camera that I've been wanting. It is a Canon EOS M50, and I have done, that's huge, how do I get out of that? I have done loads and loads of research on this for months and months and months, and I have finally decided that this is the camera that I particularly want for my needs. I'm not only a YouTuber, trying to be a YouTuber and a vlogger, but I also love taking pictures of nature and food and just having quality snapshots of like my life and what I've been doing and what I've accomplished. So with this specific camera, it fits my needs because it's great for vlogging, and with the ability to interchange lenses, you can get great quality pictures and great quality photos. So yeah. If you want, I can link some videos. I will link some videos that I have watched personally, and they're like comparing or talking about the specs and stuff for this camera, because it helped me a lot figure out which one I wanted. The next thing on my list is this speed booster. The only downside to the camera is that it isn't great in low light footage and pictures. So the speed booster will make the lens bigger, or it'll let more light in, and then it brings the quality, my stomach is growling, it brings the quality significantly higher, and it's almost like if you want to do low light stuff, it's almost a necessity to have. And I've heard really good reviews about the Viltrox brand. I've seen videos comparing the Canon speed booster versus the Viltrox speed booster, and I believe like 9 times out of 10, everyone recommended the Viltrox over the Canon. It just performed a little bit better. The next thing on the list is just spare batteries and a charging station for the camera. One of the main things about my filming with my phone is that my phone is constantly dying. I can only record for approximately 30 minutes, and then my phone's like completely dead. And it's actually currently plugged in to the charger as I'm doing this, because it would have already died hours ago. So I want to make sure that I always have batteries for the camera if I ever get it, so I don't have that problem, and I can just be like, oh, my battery's dying, let me go grab one real quick, and I don't have to wait for a phone to completely charge. I'll have spares, and I can just exchange the one that I'm using, and I'll always have 1 or 2 on hand. I don't know about this specific brand of battery. I do think that I want to potentially go with the Canon brands, because they'll probably be a little bit better. But I don't know. I've never tested them, of course. And then the final thing on the list is this microphone, and I currently use this. I just got it recently. I love it, but I can't walk away from my phone while I'm using it. It has to be plugged in. It is wired, and so it works great for this. But if I wanted to set my tripod up and like do a cinematic type thing and talk from far away, maybe you wouldn't be able to hear me well. So a camera that will mount, or I'm sorry, a microphone that will mount on top of the camera is ideal. Also, it has the fuzzy to block out air, which is very much needed where I live. The only other thing I would have added to this list that I didn't would be SD cards and probably storage, because my phone and my computer are both constantly running out of space, and I have to delete things or move them to the cloud. So I think it would be cheaper in the long run to buy like external hard drives versus keep paying more monthly for the iCloud, which can be more convenient if you're doing stuff away from home and you forget a hard drive that you wanted something off of if it were on the cloud. So I mean, you gotta weigh what your preference is. My other list is my fitness stuff. Okay, so as you see, there are only 2 things on this list. So the first thing, and it's been on my list for a while, is just a simple gym bag. I don't even know if this one in particular is vegan. I had this on my list before I went vegan, so it's been on there for over 2 years. But it's just a simple gym bag. I want to go to the gym eventually. I didn't go to the gym at my last place. The gym would have been over a 30-minute drive one way, and it wasn't convenient for time management, and I couldn't walk there or anything, because walking it would have taken like significantly much longer. So I never got it then because I wouldn't have been able to use it. And here I am in walking distance of them, but we were planning on only staying at an Airbnb temporarily. However, we are set to stay here for 6 more months, so I think I'm going to be getting a gym membership, and that would probably come in handy because I'd probably shower there and then walk back, and the walk to the gym from where I currently am is only like 20 minutes. And then the only other thing on my list are these trail shoes. They are vegan. The part right there is actually rubber. So I actually, within the last 6 months, have purchased trail shoes because we during the summer we went on hikes quite often. I mean, we'd wake up at like 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning, and we would, before even eating breakfast, like we would go on a hike. And I mean, we would hike. One time we hiked, I think it was 15 kilometers or something like that. I think it was like close to 10 miles. I'm not sure. But it took us 5 hours. Like, we were out for 5 hours, and it was exhausting. And that day wasn't too bad for, like, I was just wearing normal sneakers then. But soon after, we started getting a lot of rain, and the trails became muddy and murky, and we needed something that had more gripping. So I just went to Walmart, found a pair of synthetic trail shoes, and I mean, they work kind of. However, they're made weird, and it feels like my shoes are on the wrong feet, even though they're not. Like, they just keep hitting my toe, and it's very uncomfortable. And so I don't wear them. And I find that I have to like scrunch my toes, not because they fit improperly, they're the right size. It's just that there's so much space in the toe, width-wise, that I feel like I have to hold my shoes on, and then I start getting like foot cramps and leg cramps. So that's not fun. So that's the only other thing on my Fitness Once wish list, and that is just it. So I hope this helps you potentially find something for someone else. And keep in mind, you know, if you're someone similar to my wants and needs, don't just like ask people what they want. Ask them what they're in need of, because just getting things willy-nilly leads to waste, and maybe they'll like it for a few days, and then all of a sudden it's sitting on the shelf collecting dust. Alright guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you haven't already, please give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Also, you can hit the notification bell, potentially down there, and leave me a comment. Any comment, something that will help me grow my channel, give me ideas for future videos, anything that you guys might want to see. And I appreciate you guys so much. Thanks, and I'll see you tomorrow.